dunia yetu, viwandani na hata mashambani, tufanye kazi sote kwa makini, tujitoe. Gonyama, ivuvu, yavu, ivuvu. In the same spirit, let me invite Armstrong to come.
Here is Makhai Special Needs Group going to represent a poem entitled Thank You Ticket to Life for Scouting for Hope. With gratitude, we raise our voices, thanking you for this precious choice. Tailoring machines, a dream comes true, empowering us with skills. The mattresses gives a comfort rest, a blessing for our weariness. Your kindness is a gift from above, bringing joy and a sense of love. We may inspiring others gives a divine love. From the bottom of our hearts, a gift that never departs. We pray for God's blessings, for Ticket to Life. Long live Ticket to Life. Amen. Thank you for watching and listening.
Gentlemen present at Makhai Primary School, we are glad to bring to your attention that through scouting, we acquired Scouting for Hope project funded by Ticket to Life Uganda in our school. An applause for that. It's not a good one. Something you didn't expect, you've seen it by surprise. Why not thank God for that? Another applause with a smile. Thank you. Benefits of Ticket to Life. The learners, the staff of Makhai community shall acquire a skill and knowledge in tailoring, I promise. We are not going to remain the way we were. It is going to be an income generating project to the school, such as making uniforms for sale in and outside the school. So with the Scouts uniform, we are now the producers. With the effect from next week, I promise. Extension of tailoring services to the community, which will reduce associated risks like crossing the busy road. All the time we are moving up, looking for tailors in the main market to make for us uniform. We are now avoiding that with the effect from today. It will be a source of employment to the trainers and trainees. Who are those? The teachers of Makhai and the non-teaching staff, and so are the children. Please do appreciate for that God-given gift. Ticket to Life will also make life easier and comfortable for learners by providing new mattresses to them. This there are yet more to come, and our life will not be the same. Now we are going to sleep comfortably. We may even end sleep, getting to classes for lessons because of the comfort that Ticket to Life is going to give us. My learners of Makhai Primary School will have a chance to learn practically when they are taught, i.e. they learn by doing and seeing, not by hearing. And there we are. Acknowledgement. Our acknowledgement goes to the following. First and foremost, Ticket to Life Uganda. Thank you so much.
Thank you for reaching out. Thank you for supporting these children. Thank you. We have here children from different backgrounds. Those who are totally orphaned, have never seen their parents. Those who have lost one parent. Those having both parents by opportunity. And those just there, they don't know where to go, where to be, how to be, what's their future. They talk of future, they don't know. Those are the category of children we're having. I'm also those ones who are deaf. They never apply to be like that. To me, I always look at them and say, God, is this a testing ground? Do you want us to know how to handle them? But we're all in God's image. Thank you for loving them, Scott. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you mightily. Thank you for being mothers, really mothers. And thank you again for giving us more mothers here who are taking care of these kids. Sometimes I come around and we find them busy. That's why their health are shining like this. Thank you. And sometimes there's one who says that, why female teachers are men and I said leave. Well, if there's an opportunity to add us with these kids we are having, give us more female teachers because there are mothers on ground. I told you one that, do you know why mothers down for these kids? They always see blood when they're giving birth. They always go through difficult suffering them. They have that bond when they are giving them breast. Yes, fathers were there, but that internal love for mothers towards this, we can't afford it. But I see it in these teachers. Sometimes I see them in the kitchen, there's a carrot bypassing their kitchen there. Let's find them there. Not a male teacher, mothers, female teachers.
Our dear guests and members present, this program is going to benefit our pupils in getting hands-on skills or vocational skills. And as a result, we are going to create jobs for our children. And as a result, we are going to reduce on the level of unemployment. I must say, this program has come at a nick of time. It has come at the right time where we urgently need it. So I must appreciate everyone who was behind this program, who initiated this program. As a Sub County, I must say thank you very much. I have a quote. A skilled person is better than a half-educated person, but with some vocational skills like tailoring. I'm giving an example. Someone who has dropped, he has been a P4 and he has dropped out of school, but with some skills in tailoring. We are comparing with someone who was supposed to do a bachelor's in medicine for 3 years. And this person, because of financial hardships, that person drops out maybe after completing 2 years without even completing the 3 years. If we compare the two, the one who dropped in P4 with some skills, and the other one who is supposed to do medicine, but he did only 2 years, when we compare in the job market, the other one is better off. So this program, it is my humble request that we support this program because it is going to impact our communities positively. So we embrace it.
I'm a teacher. I want to work with you, want to bring something for Africa here. Be sure the president for STEM in Africa and the JICA people are going to come here either next term or next year. So we need to plan something with you and create a learning environment that is sustainable, that is not expensive, using the low-cost material around the school. There's something we created in Zambia, and the whole Africa is now going to Zambia to look at it, copying from it. So I don't want to do something away from home when I cannot even do it in our own home. So my education officer, I'm pledging, I'm going to work with Makhai Primary School. I'm going to work with schools in Mbale district because that is actually where I come from. They taught me, they nurtured me, so I cannot forget where I come from. Thank you.
I'm hoping in 2-3 months, we are going to have a guest from Nairobi, the person in charge of projects in the World Office will come to Makhai to see our project. But they can only recommend to add us more money if they find these machines working, kids are using them, the community are using them, and more so our main goal of recruiting more scouts. I'm expecting Makhai to be a model school that time to come next year, all the learners in this school are going to be scouts. One, we have the trainers, we've trained them. Secondly, we can afford uniforms because we have our own machines. Yeah? And let us be self-sustained. Produce uniforms for the school. You've been buying from the market. Now you have 8 equipments. You're going to train learners. You can even bring more people, manpower to help you. Produce uniforms for the city school, your neighboring school, and get money. Which money will develop the school? Let's bring in the community. Many times we lose projects because we don't involve the community who are the senior stakeholders of the school. One, if we don't involve the community, we may come back tomorrow when the classroom is vandalized, the machines are gone. Because the community has not been involved, they don't know the purpose and why we are having these machines here. So I'm requesting, let's involve the community. Let the community be aware of what we are doing. Let them be part. Let them be beneficiaries of the project. We can decide to say the community will be coming for tailoring on Saturday at a subsidized fee. If in town they are charging them 300,000 for the course, can we charge 150,000? So that we give a service to the community. So I want to request, let's come together, we can make this big. And I also want to pledge, if we utilize this well, I'm going to add more 20 machines. For the mattresses, we have 20 here, but in the next phase, we are buying 100 mattresses. We are going to have blankets and mosquito nets in the second phase. So it's upon you to work hard, make sure that we are seeing results, more things are to come. There is a new project I've written for the school still, for the liquid soap making machine and bar soap making machine. If we make soap here, we can supply the entire community. We can supply the shops around us and make money. That's the skill we want to impact into our learners. Because our curriculum has changed. It's skill-based. So, Madam Education Officer, kindly support us. We need your support. The community, I'm happy that the LC3 is here. the chairman PTA, the chairman body, the LC1, let's support the project. The moment you support this project, we have bigger things to come to Makhai. There is someone who posed a question yesterday. I was in town and I was sharing with one of the media persons. He asked me, why Makhai? And yet, you are an aspirant of Industrial City Division, Member of Parliament, and we went to the district. This is a service. I don't only serve Industrial City Division. If I'm a leader for the entire country. I'm a leader for the region. Then it will trickle down to my village. So whatever I've done here, we have children from Chibuku, we have children from Soroti, from all walks of life within the country who are studying here because they are of a special need. So if I support them, I've supported the entire country. So Makhai Primary School, we pray that you don't disappoint us. As Uganda Scouts Association, we will always give you the support you need. Kindly, I want to request those who trained under Ticket to Life to step forward.
For us, we want to be now more beneficial to the community. So scouting in communities means how does a community benefit from a scout? And on the other hand, how does a scout benefit from the community? I am personally happy with the decision by the coordinator of the project to initiate, to make this a pilot project here in this school. You know, just like he rightly explained, because these people may not necessarily, I don't know they'll have a university in Uganda for the special needs. It is not there. So you realize that these people, much as we are having them under education, we are all very sure that they may not go up to university. So we are arresting the situation. Prevention is better than cure. So we are skilling them. And in any case, by the way, if you look at most people who are rich in Uganda, most of the rich people in Uganda did not actually go much academically. I don't know whether maybe in Mbali here, I don't know. But in areas where I have gone, like in Teso, you find mostly people, the business people, have not gone to school, they even don't know English, but they have a lot of money. And at the end of it all, people start saying this one has gone underground, he has entered the water. They think that is witchcraft. And then people are using their skills. Skills are very, very necessary. Not only to the special needs, but even to us. Why are they necessary to us? Number one, it's a source of wealth. But most importantly for nowadays is exercise. We have seen people dying. Last year we had a very great state attorney in Entebbe who just one time tried to go to the gym for the first time, and the next 5 minutes he died. But now if I am sewing, if I am stepping on the machine, am I not doing some exercise to myself? These clothes that take people now will not be there. So we need skills amongst ourselves. And also, there is a belief that when a tree has matured, when it's big, even if it is bent, you may not make it straight. If a tree is now too big and it is not straight, or like this one and like the other one is not straight, you cannot make it straight. So if you want a tree to be straight, you arrest the situation when it is still a seedling. When you have just planted it and it starts, you make it straight. That's what we are doing to these children.
I want to take this opportunity to hand over the sewing machines to the school, Makhai Primary School, and mattresses to our learners. And I pray that we make good use of them, we protect them jealously, so that we can have the energy. And as Ticket to Life under Uganda Scouts Association and the World Organization of the Scouts Movement, we want to hand over the machines, and Madam DEO, if you kindly, you can say a few words as you cut the tape.
so much. I want to commission this project, believing that Makhai is embracing it and we are going to get the best for our students. And we want to say, like my colleague said, we want the school management and the administration of this to own this and make sure that we benefit the students from it. And I'm doing this in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Mugoya Uthman is my name. I'm the Deputy Chief Commissioner, Uganda Scouts Association. But today I'm in the capacity of the coordinator, projects coordinator of Ticket to Life. Ticket to Life is a project funded by the World Organization of the Scouts movement. And this movement is globally, whereby it's the movement which has different countries which affiliate as associations and federations per se. So today we are here at Makhai Primary School launching a project under Ticket to Life. This project is a tailoring department project where we're helping empower primary kids, especially in Makhai Primary School, which is an inclusion school which has both hearing and those with hearing impairment learners. As our target as Ticket to Life, you find that our move is to integrate young people, especially those living with disability, into Scout movement. So most of the time you find that the activities people do, people who are living with disability are left out. So as a Scout movement, we came up with projects to see how best we can include people living with disability. So for today, we've included children who have hearing impairment, and we've donated sewing machines, mattresses, chairs, and other equipments which are in that category, to see that we impact them in skills, tailoring skills, which is a skill under our new curriculum. You find that the new curriculum in Uganda for primary and secondary school is skill-based. So we've managed to equip their school with equipments to see that learners can get a skill. In many cases, especially I'll speak for Uganda, you find that children who are living with disability, many times parents and communities look at them as a curse. And it's very rare to find them at school. But I want to thank the government and the parents who have made a sensitization to the parents that these children can be of value to the community. And they have brought them to schools, they have enrolled them in schools, and they are studying. So you find that under academics, they may not go so far. That's why we are trying to impact them with the skills which can sustain them back in communities. Because you find that in our current in the current world, if you don't have a skill, you may find that life may be so difficult. So that's why we're trying to see how best we can impact these children who are living with disability, to see that they earn a skill, and as they leave school or as they drop out of school, they can earn a living in the community. So this project, we've done a pilot project at Makhai Primary School, and our next project, we are going to be in Kampala. We will be launching it in Kampala, and in Uganda, we are hoping to launch more projects under Ticket to Life, because there is funding which has been given, but the funding is at the head office in Nairobi, which is the African Bureau. And what we do, you just write a project proposal of that particular project, and they give you money which are of that project. So we've begun with the tailoring department. We are looking at the next project of soap making, like liquid soap and bar soap making. And then we're also looking at the Kampala project. Mainly is going to be for the children who are living in, who are convicted in Rwanda homes. Because you find that many of them, after Rwanda home, what is next? So we want to give them a skill that as they serve their sentence in these juveniles in Rwanda homes, they can come out with a skill which can help them to live freely and support them in communities. So that's our next project, and we're hoping to do that in Kampala, and since Simbal also has a Rwanda home, we're looking at how best we can attach that project to the juvenile homes to see that we impact these young people with the skills so that as they come out, they can be meaningful, useful people to the community. So for this project, it had a small budget. This budget was equivalent to about 24 million Ugandan shillings, and it's going to run the two projects, both the Kampala project and the Mbale project. And there is a second phase of the money, which we are hoping to receive around end of September or October, which will also be in the tune of about 35 million. So this money is given quarterly because our donors want to see the progress before they add you more money. So the money comes quarterly, and we are hoping that if the project is managed well, which I believe it will be managed well, the next quarter of the money will be coming. So we want to expand this to different communities in Uganda so that people can benefit. It's not necessarily that we are coming to give you sewing machines. It might be a different project. And there is a big project proposal we've written for a fish pond in maybe a different community, which will help us bridge the gap of nutrition in children, and then also the gap, you find that there is a very big gap when it comes to fish in communities. So if we have something like that, it's an income generating project which can also teach other farmers on how to run such projects. So we are looking forward to make big projects, and there are other projects also under scouting. For example, there are Mercy Scouts who are dealing with safe water. They are dealing with safe water so far in Bugisu region. They have constructed about 6 protected wells, and they have drilled 2 boreholes, and they are having a trip to Germany whereby I believe they are going to lobby for more, and we are expecting them to come back big and better. So scouting now, it has broadened to the communities, but our main aim is to mobilize and sensitize and bring people so that we achieve the membership of scouts to have big numbers.
Your compassion.
My name is Joy Wamalugu. I'm the education officer in charge of special needs in Mbale district. I came in office in 2022, 1st March. And when I came in, I got that learners living with disabilities and special needs have been marginalized. Some of them up to now are still at home. Many parents think these children are a problem to them, and many of them think these children are a punishment from God. So sometimes they have been neglected and protected. They don't even want them to come out. For example, when you go and to the family and ask how many children you have, they will tell you, I have 4 and 1 lame one, implying that the lame one is not a child. But when I joined the office, I had space on Impact FM radio where I could go and sensitize the public to enroll children with the special needs and disabilities in schools. And at least there is a great improvement compared to when I joined the office up to now. The number of special needs children and disabilities have increased in schools, and I have continued to lobby for them, to advocate for them, that development partners are also coming in to give them support. These children at schools, we are encouraging training teachers to have inclusive practices to support learners with the special needs, because they cannot move at the same rate with others. Like for example, here at this school, Makhai Primary School, teachers have been taken through the inclusive methodology where all teachers in this school, they can practice sign language, and they are able to communicate. Even other learners are also able to communicate with these learners who are deaf using sign language. The parents have also been empowered. Actually, the whole community around the school have been empowered. In the whole district, we have the whole district we have 3,424 learners with special needs and disabilities. Yeah. But still, the government is advocating for inclusive education. They have recruited the education officers in the districts and in the municipals and the cities who are supporting the teachers in identifying learners with special needs. We thank the government that UNEB has taken over the issues of special needs, that they are recruiting the special needs personnel to support learners during PLE and registering and assessing them, which has improved. But for today, I am happy that Ticket to Life Uganda has donated the machines, the tailoring machines, the mattresses, and they are hoping to add more for these learners, that instead, because we know learners with special needs and disabilities, not all of them can do well in academics. But while empowered in different skills, they can be able to support themselves and live a meaningful life in the future. No, with the staffing, we are not at par because of actually the wage. We can't just recruit teachers, we need to have a wage so that we can recruit teachers. And bearing in mind that the district has 69 government schools, so the teachers we have spread across the district, but at least here we still need more teachers in this school, because those that are supposed to interpret are not supposed to go and teach in other subjects. But you'll find out that because there is a gap, they have to go and teach, so we are not at par as far as the staffing is concerned. But we are praying that at one time, when we get the wage, we can be able to recruit more teachers, and then we can add more teachers to this school. You're all welcome.
Musungu Lydia Constance is my name, the District Education Officer, Mbale District Local Government. We are here this afternoon in Makhai Primary School, one of the 69 government-aided primary schools in Mbale, which is unique in its own way because it has taken on inclusive but with a unit that handles students who are deaf and dumb. And we want to appreciate them for embracing this. Government is out to make sure that all children access school, whether they are special, with special learning disabilities or normal, as we say. And Makhai is one of them. We have a total of over 400 children with learning disability, and we want to thank the head teacher for at least making sure that all these children are catered for. Today we are here celebrating or launching a project that has been brought up by none other than our own Uthman, Deputy Commissioner Scouting in Uganda. This is a project from Ticket for Life, and he's the coordinator in the country. This project is stressing skill development. As you are all aware, government is trying to make sure that all our schools are going competence-based, and competence-based learning started in primary, but right now we are handling it in the secondary schools, in the lower secondary curriculum, where we are encouraging that students do hands-on. Here we are with this project with the sewing machines. They are going to help our students to learn how to make run sewing machines, and this they can do several things. They can make pads for girls, they can make uniforms, they can also support the community by doing repairs, and they can also give all students skills in tailoring, and that's one of the skills that very many people have been riding on, and we have so many millionaires who are riding on skills like tailoring. We are also seeing this project bringing helping our learners to get skills in making soap, and that is another. Soap is an essential that is required by every community. And so once this is given to our students, especially those who are deaf and dumb, especially those who have special learning needs, those who may fail to go beyond, we are sure that it will go a long way to help them in the future.